Here we go, here we go. What's happening, YouTube? I know I'm starting off kind of late with this one, but I know you guys, I've noticed whenever I post a video about this truck here, that's what you guys, it's the content that y'all like. So just so y'all can see, I'm not faking it. I'm still out here driving this big boy. Here's my brand new hut tag right there. All right, I'm actually at a dock door over here. Here's the next year's IFTA. You can see. So yeah, I'm not bullshitting, man. So yeah, I'm over here in Delaware getting a load to go back, you know what I'm saying, to upstate New York to Walmart. But yeah, I'm still out here, man. Still, driving it. Put a lot more money into her. I just had to, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can zoom in. I just had these things, these bushings, replaced. Yeah, these are brand new bushings. I had the front and back replaced on both sides. Yeah, I gotta get back home this weekend and replace this air dryer. If you ever in a situation where your air dryer froze up on you and it's not letting the air through and it's just leaking air out, hang on, I over zoomed. It's just leaking the air out. What you can do is leave the air dryer in place, take the two main hoses out, join them together, bypass the air dryer, and that'll let you drive. But make sure you have airline alcohol, okay, and just put a little bit in the airlines. You go to the hose that's behind the air compressor, disconnect that, put a little bit of air alcohol in there, and drain your air tanks. What happened with this one is I bought the truck from somebody, I want to say in 2021 I bought it, and there was a lot of crazy stuff that was done with this truck, man. It was a lot of crazy wiring and you name it, so I had to go through and kind of like temporarily run wires outside the truck system for my turn signals, my four-ways. It was just crazy, the clearance lights on top. So I had to do all of that, man, to get it to where it's safe, it's legal. Like these are 379 headlights, those are legal. Actually, inside the hood, there was a spot that was pre-drilled where all I had to do is finish drilling it on the outside and just run a wire through for the headlights. And then from the ground to center of the light, it's not more than 48 inches. So yeah, I make sure I research all that stuff before, doing that. So there was a lot of stuff I had to do through it to get it to run legally. There was a lot of stuff I had to do. That bumper, you guys know the story. I was parked somewhere and somebody came by and they caught me right here with another trailer. The guy was on the phone and I had just finished putting brand new headlights on here. I got them from the factory and everything, and he just ripped this whole front right here, ripped my bumper and everything, so I went ahead and I put this steel reinforced bumper on there. I used to park at rest areas. One morning I was sleeping and I heard somebody backed up. It was a little car. They backed up and they backed up right into the truck, but they forgot I have a dash cam. My dash cam is recording, so I don't know what they were trying to prove or try to get at, but yeah, man, I'm out here still. I'm out here still doing it. Um, you know, so just want to show you guys. Sorry about that. If the video went out for a while, for a couple seconds, it's because somebody's calling me. So, yeah, I was just telling them I'd call them back. But yeah, man, 1990 Peterbilt 377. Right now, the only thing that's remaining for me to do with this truck is to rebuild that engine. I got some more cosmetic stuff for me to do. I'm going to do it in the summertime. Right now it's dirty. It's been snowing a lot, so all that salt and stuff, I gotta go get it washed. But come summertime like this, for instance, I'm going to make this lower so that way the air can get underneath. Because what I do want to maintain the 377 fender, but I want it to come down like that. It's almost like a 378 almost. So it'd be a cross between 378 and the 379. Yeah. But since these things here, before the accident, before the guy ripped them off, it was already difficult to find those headlights, find, I think it was 9004s, to find the proper connection. And it was giving me so much of a hard time. So when I went, I put everything new, and the guy come by, ripped it off. It was already difficult to find these as it is, but you could find tons and tons and tons and tons of 379, headlights. Okay. These are just design. I was trying something out. When I first did it, to me, it just looked cool. It looks like, it's like Batman almost. I was just trying something out, man. You know what I mean? So, but I have another set. I'm going to put the other set on. You know what I mean? I don't like for my truck to look like every other truck out there. When I was making this bumper here, okay, I could have gotten a chrome plated one, but I'm like, well, that's what everybody else does. And they get a chrome. I had somebody map it out, blah blah blah, and they would have made it similar to what I did here, because I don't like it round. I believe, the truck, since it's a squared truck, everything else should be squared. In terms of the fenders, yeah, that could be curved a little bit, but yeah, I didn't like it round. So I had somebody, mapped it out for me, and they were going to do it. But then when I thought about the cost, and then if it gets nicked, once somebody, a little piece of pebble or something hits it, then that's it. Here goes your $2,000 bumper. So then I say, you know what? Let me get something that's 3/16 inch steel. It could take a beating if somebody back into it, like how the lady did, or guy, whoever was driving at that time. Okay. Yeah. So I just did that. I haven't finished it yet. It is very, very secured. It is not going anywhere. It's reinforced. Okay, I showed you guys in those videos before how I had that bracket mounted onto there, and yeah, so it's very secured. It's well reinforced, but I still, on the bottom, on the inside, I want to square it off, so and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something at an angle, like a triangle, like that behind there, so that way if somebody would have hit it, it would push up against that triangle. It would keep it from bending, but it is pretty secured. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got to finish it on the outside, like these welding marks, whatnot. I got to finish filling this up, grind it down, and then I'm gonna shim this just a little bit, so that way when it folds over, that's what's scraping this off. It's the hood. So I gotta shim that to have that little bit of space, so when I open it, it doesn't scrape. But yeah, I finish it, repaint it again, and then yeah, carry on, man. But when people see this truck here, I know some of them probably assume that it's not in good shape. But let me tell you, man, everything on here is basically have been updated, replaced, and is new. Okay, from the front radiator, the turbo, AC compressor, AC condenser, air to air. Okay, all that's brand new. Has been replaced. The shocks, I had those replaced. The whole front end. Now that I got the leaf spring bushings done on both sides, the whole front end has been replaced. From the kingpins down to the tie rods, the drag links, the pitman arm, all that stuff been replaced. The gearbox for the steering gearbox, I had that resealed 2 years ago. AC power steering pump, all that stuff has been done. And then the back, I had the rear end rebuild. Okay, brand new clutch in there. I got a transmission from a couple years ago from a truck that wrecked. It only had like 200,000 miles on that tranny. I mean, it still drives smoothly. Shit's pretty smooth. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much all those airbags been replaced. The brake chamber's been replaced. The shaft and the inner tandem shaft, that small one, that's been replaced. The carrier bearings, all the U joints, I mean, all that, has been replaced. All the pins, bushings, yeah. So basically, like I said, the only thing that's left for me to do is rebuild the engine. And then I'm thinking about, I don't know. No, man, I'm thinking about repainting this. Maybe I'm going to do just two-tone. Because right now it's three-tone. You got this color, you got this color here, and then you got this red-brown. I like that red-brown or rose gold. That's what I have on the down there. Now, I didn't do this. This came with the truck from 1990 when they built it. But I'm thinking about maybe repainting it. I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think. All right.